All right, over here in the upper right, a player who we actually make fun of for his ID all the time. You see him?
Yeah.
So we always tell him we should be making his ID for him.
TricKsteR.
But, you know, I give him a name for effort. You know, it's not easy to try to come up with a cool idea in another language that's not your native tongue. Now, over here in the bottom left, Artos' favorite card game in the world.
YugiOh.
Tasteless. That is not my favorite card game, but it is John
I don't
the
know why you're so
Translator's.
embarrassed by it, Dan.
Well, no, I mean, I play it some with John the Translator. He gets really angry when I pull out my trap card, man. He's like, but I'm only 3 turns from my Dark Magician. And I'm like, John, it's just a game, man. And he has like a tear in his eyes, like, I'm not playing with you anymore. And he grabs all the cards and leaves. So sad, man. I don't know why he does that.
All right, we're gonna see. Looks like probably, you know, either 3 Warp Gate expand or, you know, we could see the Stargate play.
You know, I would love to see the Mothership build again because, as I was saying, I think it's reserved for more standard Zerg play, and I feel like even though YugiOh saw it once, he's not going to be ready to stop it yet.
No, I know. I mean,
how do you get ready for something like that, man? You have to see it a couple times and be like, oh, that's what you're trying to do.
Well, it's one of those.
I think it's based. It has to be based around. It's uncomfortable to get detection to see those units, and yeah, it has to be based around that.
Think
and
of how much
Vortex.
gas the Overseer actually costs.
Yeah, it does cost.
And then what is a mobile anti-air unit for Zerg? They don't have one that doesn't cost gas. So, you know, you're making Overseers, you're going to be losing Overseers.
Yeah.
And of course, that means you're going to have less Hydralisks. Hydralisks, of course, are not mobile.
Just use the Vortex on the Hydras, or like force them to chase you off creep, and then you just run away.
You know,
and
you
go
can
somewhere
even
else.
Vortex an Overseer.
Yeah, you could.
You'd be like,
That's
I don't
actually a
want
good
you.
point.
You actually Vortex them into some Code A game. They're like, no, I'm in the wrong game. No, but think about that. I mean, that's actually
it's
kind of scary.
It's really interesting to sit here, and I would love to theorycraft all day with you, Tasteless, but we have to get back to the game because we have. We don't. I'm like, all right. I just.
Well, maybe we'll see that build again, you know?
I think we will. I don't think it's... Here's the thing. It's not a build where it's like, I need something crazy to take a game off Yu-Gi-Oh! No, that's not what it was. No, it is something that we will see
The best
again.
builds you can use in StarCraft are the ones that there's no way, if they haven't seen it before, they can stop it.
Yes.
I mean, that reminds me of
But you don't
Nalra
pull those
and
out
StarCraft.
against Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right.
You pull those out against Nesty, you pull those out
Exactly.
against Sierra, players like that.
Somebody like MC, you know, MVP, somebody where you're like, okay, well, I got to do, you know, time to pull out the Sucker Punch build.
Which makes me think it's actually some sort of solid build that he can use more often.
Now, going back into this game, we have the Twilight Council on the way.
Yeah,
presumably we're going to have the DT opening. This is getting more popular on the Korean server.
It's actually a really good build, despite what we saw from Inca there. He just Inca was not playing his best, and obviously it was Nesty that he was against. But it's a great build. It's safe, and what I would love to see is you know, the DT opening into expand into either a standard macro game or Charge Zealot Archon, which there's some interesting times you can do with that.
Now this Overlord, he's sacking the Overlord to basically get information. He's going to get over there in time. Doesn't look like it.
He may be thinking that...
Is he going to... No, never mind. Excuse me. Putting a pylon there so we can warp stuff in on the low ground. Zerg, just standard Zerg play so far, making drones.
Yep. He's making that evolution chamber. Will he get a Rochon soon? I believe he will. But he might have seen the Stalker, seen the 3 gates, and been like, okay, this is a Void Ray build. He could definitely be thinking that. And Zerg is momentarily, yes. In fact, he's making 2 Spore Crawlers. Well, obviously that's going to be good against both Void Rays and against
he's been scarred by the Mothership.
Yeah, but
he needs therapy.
They see Dark Templars too, so.
He's got mommy issues. Oh,
it's rough, man.
Spore Crawler, Spine Crawler, almost done. Zerg playing it safe. Probably Yu-Gi-Oh! A little bit shaken up from that previous game, which
has to be.
Totally,
you lost to Mothership on television.
Totally normal. And you know, again, guys, you know, we keep talking about how like, well, we don't see motherships. Excuse me. We really don't. That doesn't mean that the strategy isn't bad, or you know, there won't be a shift in the metagame. But the general say so with most of these guys is like they don't want to get a mothership. They don't bother doing it. Too hard to incorporate.
Late
Right.
game, it can be great, but
Yeah, well, late game.
getting
that's
one on
different, but,
two
like,
base.
2-base mothership. It's like
Wall.
what? It's like quad.
He's like making it while he's getting Hydra Rush. What?
All right, can this DT slip in there? Nope. Wait, yeah, apparently you let yes. Well, apparently
Decides
yes,
not
but
to.
still decides not to.
Interesting. And puts on a Roach Horn as soon as he realizes, oh, DT's not Void Ray. So we should see TricKsteR, execute this better than we saw from Inca. I definitely think that's going to be the case, Tasteless, because it looks like already an Overseer going up, YugiOh may put on some aggression like we saw from T against this style build.
Right.
Get the Overseer, get a bunch of Lings and Roaches, and try to go break your opponent. But TricKsteR right now, he's getting another Gateway, he's getting a Forge, so I'm thinking he's going to be pretty ready. And another Gateway, in fact, too.
And, I believe he probably will send these Lings around to kill up this DT. Does not want to lose those rocks.
I think he didn't realize.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
For reals?
I think that DT's going to take down all those destructible rocks all by himself.
He's got to sharpen his blade, man. Your blade's going to
Side
dull. You're
blade,
banging
man.
on a rock.
All he has to do to sharpen it is Sudokus every day. Because
Wow.
it's a side blade made with his mind. Omega 3 and Sudokus, man.
Yeah, man.
DHA for the win.
All right, he's going to lose these rocks. I guess you're right, Artosis. He's either that or apparently YugiOh is just, kind of okay with having those rocks taken down because he wants to expand there later. Cannon coming in here.
And if that's the case, man, he just pulled a Tom Sawyer. He just tricked this DT into removing the rocks for
Yeah.
him.
How about that?
Using his brain to get work done for free.
That Tom Sawyer. And his rascally friend Huckleberry Finn. Now, we have more links coming over here.
TricKsteR
And
very safe right now. Getting
actually,
a
he's just going to
robo.
move out. He's like, oh, ow.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Awesome
Oh.
move. Shows that he has Burrow. Absolutely worth 2 force fields, Tasteless. Ask me if it's worth it. It is.
If I was them, I'd put my tap dancing shoes on, start tap dancing on the ground.
I'd put, /dance on those Zerglings. They like pop up, kill 2 sentries, pop back down. You're like, I'm so mad.
I think Zerg's going to come in and try to sandwich here.
Oh, good job there by YugiOh. And suddenly TricKsteR, he's like, oh, this is scary, but he's got to remove these roaches. He's got to keep some of the roaches away from himself. But YugiOh very smartly walking in and going after that robo. Beautiful move because now he can burrow as soon as he gets rid of it. Oh, and the cannon.
This cannon. Cannon's gone.
He may want to go ahead and burrow. Nope, he's just going to keep attacking.
I guess he's not going to
Washed up against
There he
force
goes.
fields.
Now burrowing.
And
Does he
he
have
lost
a
quite a bit there, Tasteless.
burrow movement, is that on the way?
Nope, burrow move is not on the way.
apparently not.
That's an Archon now. Oh! Archon goes right through those force fields like they weren't even there. And suddenly TricKsteR looking like he may, in fact, die to this.
Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. You know, when you do builds like this, you're really going to be careful how far out of your base you move.
That's quite true. And the DT now being warped in. Great move there because he did snipe that Overseer during the battle, something Zergs have to keep track of. Keep that Overseer alive, or suddenly Protoss spec LOL, make another DT, and he holds up when he shouldn't, maybe.
All right, this is not stopping these roaches. Note the position into the forge. If he actually gets the forge, then there's going to be more cannons that can be made here. YugiOh a little sloppy in the way he's attacking into this.
TricKsteR is holding tough. He realizes, you know what, YugiOh right now, he's making a lot of roaches. He's not increasing his economy, most likely. He's not taking another base. It's pretty much non-stop aggression. So as long as TricKsteR can hold this on 2 base, he's going to feel fine.
Now, he does have an Immortal. That actually might end this rush because, the Immortals are just so strong against roaches.
Oh, yeah.
They're armor type.
And in fact, that's going to be pretty problematic for YugiOh because, as we said before, he's not taking another base. He's just going Roach. And against Sentry, Stalker, Immortal, Roach is not the greatest unit combination.
No.
In fact, it's not a combination. It's just 1 unit.
Yeah.
And you can't just make 1 unit and kill your opponent unless you really messed up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That mind of yours, Artosis.
I take my Omega 3 pills, Tasteless.
Now the roaches are continuing to dart around. Wait a minute, you're a vegetarian. You can't take omega-3.
No,
That's
actually,
fish oil.
tasteless. Tasteless.
What?
Flaxseed pills. I actually take flaxseed pills because flaxseed has omega-3.
Damn, I've been trying to catch you and
No, man.
trying to.
I know
You're in some kind of contradiction.
No, not going to happen.
I tried to catch him with Pringles, the kind of oil that they have. I thought it was animal
vegetable.
fat oil, but apparently
Sorry.
it's not. It's vegetable oil. Still.
I watch
You
it.
get away this time, Artusis.
I wriggled through your grasp once again.
Yes. Now,
TricKsteR might be a little bit far out here. The roach is going around, Tasteless.
taking a little note there from July, sir. This is how you want to do it.
But he is trapping himself. This could be very dangerous. He's saying, hey, here's my roaches. I'm giving them to you.
Oh,
DT up there, beautiful move.
And with that DT not been there,
Huge
this could have
mistake
been
here.
A very different looking game.
Big mistake, Tasteless. And that DT, those roaches actually should not have gone in there.
That actually That's actually something that's almost impossible to recover from.
Yeah,
he actually just gave away all of his roaches.
He did almost no damage with those Tasteless. I mean, if it was great to run around, that type of play is amazing. But what he should have done is something like, hey,
Kill the
forge is upgrading, snipe the forge. Instead, he says, hey, I'm going to try to run in and end the game. What? You know that he has more units than you. You're playing catch-up right now because you just went roach all game.
This is pretty bad.
Yeah, Blink is about to
this point
finish
in
too,
time.
man. And when Blink finishes, those
He's
roaches
going to get
aren't getting
blunked.
away.
Blunking is where you just blink
Blunked
your
right in the
army
head.
on top of their army. Just kill it.
He's going to get blunked, and then he's going to get thunked, Tasteless.
Whoa.
All those doorknobs he was licking to
To have a crazy nightmares fever.
yeah, to pick up that build. He's going to be swinging those at the roach head soon, man, in a pillowcase.
Uh-oh. 1 DT here. I always forget that the queen can actually burrow.
Yeah, you know Ultras can burrow.
Yeah, I know. I forget
Isn't
about
that
that.
crazy?
StarCraft 1 player.
It's like, it looks silly. Makes a pot. Oh, they're like Zealots fall, and they're like, oh, they like break their leg.
What they need to do is they're going to like have Ultraless burrow in a little bit different locations on the map, and then cover that area up with leaves. Okay, so that the zealots fall into them. All right.
Oh, that's so smart.
All right. Roaches continue to move around the map, and this is what we're talking about: blunking. He just blinks on top. He's like, "You're not going anywhere."
Yeah, he's even got +2 against just a +1 carapace of these roaches. YugiOh at this point doesn't know what to do. He's like so dead. He so ain't winning this one, Tasteless.
Yeah.
150 supply to 115, and TricKsteR has better
Basically,
upgrades. better
YugiOh had
tech.
his deck in his hand. He's like, "You just activated." TricKsteR just knocked the deck on the ground. It's like, "Shut up, YugiOh."
He's like, but I'll use the heart of the swarm. No, you won't. I'm sorry.
YugiOh, get out of here. So, actually, YugiOh has a good amount of roaches here.
He
but
does indeed.
The Immortal is coming along with, these good force fields. He has to burrow underneath this, which is quite difficult to do. In this case, he burrows away.
Losing a lot of roaches to those nice blink ups.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going to go counterattack. Don't expect this to really work out too well.
Well, does he have an overseer with that army?
He has an overseer in the main base.
DT, too late.
Doesn't matter.
Well played.
In the words of the Rock, Tasteless, it doesn't matter what Yu-Gi-Oh's name is.
Yeah. I remember when Rock said that, too. Now,
I was there. He said it to me first. I was like, hey, I'm Artosis. He's like, it doesn't matter what your name is. I was like, Rock, you're my hero.
So, pretty one-sided games. I got to say, this is a guy, we keep hearing about how good his PvZ is. He's really showing us why.
Yeah.
He's
a
top
great
members
player.
of TSL.
He's doing
team he's
cool
on.
builds. He's switching it up. Doing
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like a little flute.
Yeah.
Playing like a banjo.
Like, he's really good at the banjo, too. He's got, like,
Playing him like a
those little-
xylophone?
Those little, like, metal fingernails. It's like...
Exactly. Playing like a kazoo.
Yeah. You get expert kazoo player, No, but seriously, like, he way outclassed Yu-Gi-Oh! There. I think
Yeah,
a lot of that second game had to do with, he's walking behind me. I feel his aura. He really messed him up the first game. That's like one of these things where you're like, what just happened? So, I think after that, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was so caught off guard and stuff. Now, we still have more Slayer's action day as Slayer's Boxer is here I believe he's actually back.
So is Slayer's Min.
Yeah.
All sorts
Getting
of
his
Slayers.
makeup on right now. A lot of people don't know that. We have makeup on.
I don't.
Yeah, you
I
don't.
always
Well,
look
that's
like
what you
this.
actually normally look, you know. You actually just roll out of bed with your, you have your nighttime blazer on then.
It's like a pajama blazer.
Yeah, it's a pajama blazer.
Oh, that's so funny. It's like Bernie from How I Met Your Mother, man. Love that show. It's so funny.
So, yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward games. We're going to have a 2-minute break. So don't go too far away. We'll be back here at the GSL in just a little bit.
Drive up, take my girl to have a nice day. Shit was right, so I let her hang my way. You look cute, girl. What you wanna do, girl? Drive to my house, cause it's